For singular, the masculine third person possessive pronoun his in Arabic is an attached pronoun hu. This pronoun is a suffix attached at the end of the word. This pronoun is easy to remember because the alphabet hu has the same sound of H as the English pronoun his. Kitabuhu, his book. In the Arabic plural masculine possessive pronoun, there is also an attached pronoun or suffix hum. Kitabuhum, their book. It is important to know the suffix hum is grammatically for the plural masculine, but it can also be used for a group of people, men and women. The plural masculine third person possessive pronoun hum or their is a pronoun that you find a lot in the Quran, so it is important for the beginners to master it. In this video, we collected for you examples from the Quran that are organized in one topic, the vocabulary related to the body. The most common vocabulary are in the beginning of the video, and the least common are in the end. It is important for the beginners to memorize the most common vocabulary. قُلُوبُهُمْ, their hearts. أبصارهم, أبصارهم, their vision. سمعهم, سمعهم, their hearing. أعينهم, أعينهم, their eyes. وجوههم, وجوههم, their faces. ألسنتهم, ألسنتهم, their tongues. أيديهم, أيديهم, their hands. آذانهم, آذانهم, their ears. أرجلهم, أرجلهم, their feet. رؤوسهم, رؤوسهم, their heads. جلودهم, جلودهم, their skins. أعناقهم, أعناقهم, their necks. أصابعهم, أصابعهم, their fingers. Salim, sound masculine plural. But what does it mean, جمع المذكر السالم? It means that the single form of the word does not change. We do not delete or add any letters in the beginning or the middle of the word. The only changes we do is adding a suffix una or ina at the last letter of the word. متفائلون متفائلين. We add una or ina depending on the grammatical context of the sentence. Technically, the suffix una or ina is for the masculine plural, but it can also mean a group of people, mixed men and women. If you exclusively want the feminine plural, then you need to add the suffix atin or aton, depending on the context of the sentence. صادق صادقات صادق صادقات صادقات صادقات. Again, this video is for the masculine plural. I will be making another video for the feminine plural. مسلمون مسلمون, Muslims. صابرين صابرين, patience. شاكرون شاكرون, thankful ones. مؤمنين مؤمنين, believers. راكعون راكعون, those who bow down. صائمين صائمين, those who fast. ساجدون ساجدون, those who prostrate. ذاكرين, those who remember. مصلين مصلين, those who pray. صادقين صادقين.
In English, the second person possessive pronoun is your book. Your does not depend of the gender or the number of the owner of the book. The plural possessive pronoun your in Arabic is a suffix that it is attached at the end of the noun. We have the suffix com for the masculine plural, and we have the suffix kunna for the feminine plural. If we take the example of the noun kitab, so kitabukum for the plural masculine, and kitabukunna for the plural feminine. Kum, the suffix kum is for plural masculine, and kunna is for the plural feminine. Important to know that the suffix kum is grammatically for plural masculine, but it can also use for a group of people, women and men. In this video, all our examples will have the suffix kum. آباءكم آباءكم آباء for fathers and kum for your. آباءكم أمهاتكم أمهات for mothers. أمهاتكم kum for your. أخواتكم أخوات for sisters. kum for your. خالاتكم خالاتكم عماتكم عماتكم أبنائكم أبنائكم بناتكم بناتكم أزواجكم أزواجكم إخوانكم إخوانكم أعمامكم أعمامكم أخوالكم أخوالكم.
All nouns or adjectives in my video belongs to جمع المذكر السالم, sound masculine plural. But what does it mean, جمع المذكر السالم? It means that the single form of the word does not change. We do not delete or add any letters in the beginning or the middle of the word. The only changes we do is adding a suffix una or ina at the last letter of the word. متفائلون متفائلين. We add una or ina depending on the grammatical context of the sentence. Technically, the suffix una or ina is for the masculine plural, but it can also mean a group of people, mixed men and women. If you exclusively want the feminine plural, then you need to add the suffix atin or atun, depending on the context of the sentence. صادق صادقات صادق صادقات صادقات صادقات. Again, this video is for the masculine plural. I will be making another video for the feminine plural. مسلمون مسلمون, Muslims. صابرين صابرين, patience. شاكرون شاكرون, thankful ones. مؤمنين, مؤمنين, believers. راكعون, راكعون, those who bow down. صائمين, صائمين, those who fast. ساجدون, ساجدون, those who prostrate. ذاكرين, those who remember. مصلين, مصلين, those who pray. جلودي, جلودي, skins. جلودهم, جلودهم, their skins. أيدي, أيدي, hands. أيديهم, أيديهم, their hands. ظهوري, ظهوري, backs. ظهورهم, ظهورهم, their backs. رؤوسي, رؤوسي, heads. رؤوسهم, رؤوسهم, their heads. سمعي, سمعي, hearing. سمعهم, سمعهم, their hearing. وجوه, وجوه, faces. وجوههم, وجوههم, their faces. أعين, أعين, eyes. أعينهم, أعينهم, their eyes. ألسنتي, ألسنتي, tongues. ألسنتهم, ألسنتهم, their tongues. آذاني, آذان ears آذانهم آذانهم their ears أبصار أبصار sights أبصارهم أبصارهم زوجه 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 أخيه 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 أبيه 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 أخته 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 ولده 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 ولده. Quick reminder, for the feminine plural, we add the suffix at to the last root letter. And for the masculine plural, we add the suffix ina or una to the last root letter. We add ina or una depending on the grammatical context. Again, for the feminine plural, we add the suffix at. المنافقات المنافقات. And for the masculine plural, we add the suffix ina. المنافقين or una to the last root letter. المنافقون المنافقون. الصابرات الصابرات patient women. المؤمنات المؤمنات believers women. المسلمات المسلمات Muslim women. المحصنات المحصنات chaste women. الصائمات الصائمات fasting women. تائبات تائبات repentant women. المتصدقات المتصدقات charitable women. الذاكرات الذاكرات the women who remember Allah often. عابدات عابدات Worshipping women. المنافقات المنافقات. The hypocrites, women. المشركات المشركات. The polytheistic women. And who believe in which has been sent down, revealed to you, and in which were sent down before you, and they believe with certainty in the hereafter. الذين, those who. الذين is a masculine plural relative pronoun. اسم موصول. الذين. الذي, the one who. When you combine it with na, it gives you الذين, those who. بما, in what. Be, in. Ma, what. Be, or in, is a harf jar, preposition. Ma, or what, is a relative pronoun, اسم موصول. يؤمنون, they believe. يؤمنون is in the present tense. فعل مضارع. يوقنون, they firmly believe. يوقنون is also in the present tense. فعل مضارع. يؤمن, he believes, and يوقن, he firmly believes, are third person masculine singular verbs. When the suffix una is attached at the end of those verbs, they become plural. يؤمنون, they believe. يوقنون, they firmly believe. As you can see, it changes from he believes to they believe because of the una that is attached at the end of the verb. إليك, to you. إلى, to. Ka, you. إلى is a harf jar, or preposition. Ka is a ضمير متصل, attached pronoun, in second person masculine singular. قبلك, before you. قبلي, before. Ka, you. قبلي is a genitive noun, اسم مجرور, because it comes just after the preposition min. Min. The genitive noun carries a kasra in its last root letter as a result of being right after the preposition min. Min. Ka is a ضمير متصل, attached pronoun, in second person masculine singular. Min, from. Min is a harf jar, preposition. Wa, and. Wa is a coordinating conjunction, حرف عطف. بالآخرة, in the hereafter. Be, or in, is a prefix preposition, حرف جر. الآخرة is a genitive feminine noun, اسم مجرور. بالآخرة. الآخرة, this noun is a اسم مجرور because it comes after a preposition, the preposition being be or in. Therefore, this noun, al-akhirati, should carry a kasra in its last root letter. Hum, they. Hum is a damir munfasil, a third person masculine plural personal pronoun. We are going to study the 262nd Ayah of Surat Al-Baqarah. After reading the Ayah, we are going to study the word-by-word meaning with their grammar. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله ثم لا يتبعون ما أنفقوا منا ولا أذى لهم أجرهم عند ربهم ولا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. الذين, those who. اسم موصول, masculine plural relative pronoun. ينفقون, they spend. فعل مضارع, present tense verb. ينفقون, they spend. You and una, these two suffixes added to the root letter indicate that this present tense verb is a third person masculine plural. أموالهم, their wealth. اسم منصوب, accusative noun, because the last letter of its letter root carries fatha. أموال, wealth. هم, their. أموالهم, their wealth. هم is a damir muttasil, attached pronoun. أموالهم, their wealth. هم is a possessive pronoun, third person masculine plural, their. في, in. حرف جر, preposition. سبيلي, the way. اسم مجرور, genitive noun, because it carries kasra in its last letter. ثم, then. حرف عطف, coordinating conjunction. لا, not. حرف نفي, negative particle. يتبعون, they follow. فعل مضارع, present tense verb. يتبعون, they follow. You and una, these two suffixes added to the root word indicate that this present tense verb is a third person masculine plural. ما, what. اسم موصول, relative pronoun. أنفقوا, they spent. فعل ماضي, past tense verb. أنفقوا, they spent. This suffix indicates that this verb is a third person masculine plural. مَنًّا, reminders of generosity. It is a noun and not a verb. A verb never carries a tanween. This noun carries a fatha in its last letter. Then it is a ism mansoob, accusative noun. أذًا, hurt. Ism mansoob, accusative noun. أجرهم, their reward. Ism marfu', nominative noun, because the last letter of its letter root carries a dhamma. أجر, reward. Hum, their. أجرهم, their reward. Hum is a ضمير متصل, attached pronoun. أجر, reward. Hum, their. أجرهم, their reward. Hum is a possessive pronoun third person masculine plural, their. ربهم, their Lord. اسم مجرور, genitive noun, because the last letter of its letter root carries kasra. Rabbi, Lord. Him, their. Rabbihim, their Lord. Hum is a ضمير متصل, attached pronoun. Rabbi, Lord. Him, their. Rabbihim, their Lord. Him is a possessive pronoun third person masculine plural, their. La, for. Hum, them. Lahum, for them. La is a harf jar, preposition. Hum is a ضمير متصل, attached pronoun. Hum is a possessive pronoun third person masculine plural. يحزنون, they grieve. فعل مضارع, present tense verb. يحزنون, they grieve. Ya and un. These two suffixes added to the root letters indicate that this present tense verb is a third person masculine plural. Today we are going to be studying Surat Al-Baqarah, Ayah 153. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا استعينوا بالصبر والصلاة إن الله مع الصابرين. الذين, those who. اسم موصول, masculine plural relative pronoun. آمنوا, they believed. فعل ماضي, past tense verb. آمنوا, they believed. This suffix indicates that this verb is a third person masculine plural. استعينوا, seek help, is a فعل أمر or imperative verb. استعينوا, seek help. This suffix indicates that this verb is a second person masculine plural. استعينوا, seek help. This prefix added at the beginning of the letter root of the verb means in general seek. Examples of verbs with this suffix: استغفروا, seek forgiveness. استعيذوا, seek refuge. بالصبر, in patience. Be or in is a harf jar or prefix preposition. بالصبر, in patience. The noun coming after the harf jar or preposition should be a genitive noun or ism majroor, meaning it carries a kasra on its last letter. Inna, truly, is a harf nasb or accusative particle. It means that the noun coming after the particle should carry fatha on its last letter root. مع الصابرين, with the patient ones. مع or with is a harf jar, preposition. مع الصابرين, with the patient ones. The noun coming after the harf jar or preposition should be a genitive noun, اسم مجرور. مع الصابرين, with the patient ones. الصابرين is an اسم مجرور or genitive noun because it carries a suffix ina at the last letter of its letter root. الصابرين, steadfast, is a جمع مذكر السالم, sound masculine plural. To create a sound masculine plural, we simply add the suffix ina to the last letter of the singular noun. And we will surely test you with something of fear and hunger, and the loss of wealth and lives and fruits. But give good tidings to the patient, who when disaster strikes them, say, indeed we belong to Allah, and indeed to Him we will return. Those are the ones upon whom are blessings from their Lord and mercy, and it is those who are the guided ones. وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ, surely we will test you. The la is a lam tawkid, emphatic prefix lam, and the na is a nun tawkid, emphatic suffix nun. Both the la and the na combine to give the meaning of surely. وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ. The kum, or you, is a ضمير متصل, attached pronoun, and it is in the second person masculine plural form. Bi and mina are حرف jar, preposition. The nouns coming after a preposition should carry a kasra at its last root letter. بشيء, الخوف, والجوع, ونقص, الأموال, والأنفس, والثمرات. بشيء, with something. الخوف, fear. الجوع, hunger. نقص من الأموال, loss of wealth. الأنفس, lives. الثمرات, fruits. بشر الصابرين, give good tidings to the patient. الصابرين is a جمع مذكر السالم, sound masculine plural. الصابر plus إين gives you الصابرين. الصابرين is a جمع مذكر السالم because the internal structure of the singular form did not change. There is only a suffix إين added to the last root letter. الذين, those who, is a اسم موصول, relative pronoun, masculine plural form. إذا is when, and it is a time adverb, وإذ ظرف زمان. مصيبة, disaster, calamity, is a nominative noun, اسم مرفوع, because its last letter root carries a double dhamma or tanween. مصيبة, tun. مصيبة is a feminine noun because its last letter root carries the ta marbuta. مصيبة, tun. مصيبة is also an indefinite noun because its last letter carries the tanween. مصيبة, tun. Inna means indeed, and it is a harf nasb, accusative particle. Inna means we indeed. Inna, indeed. Inna, we indeed. إليه, إليه means to him. إلى, to. He, him. إليه, to him. To him. أولئك, أولئك means those, and it is an ism إشارة, demonstrative pronoun. المهتدون is a جمع المذكر السالم, sound masculine plural. المهتد plus أون gives you المهتدون. المهتدون is a جمع المذكر السالم because the internal structure of the singular form المهتد did not change. There is only one suffix, una, which is the only change, una, the suffix, added to the last letter root. المهتد, una. المهتدون. قال, or said, is in the past tense. أنا قلت, I said. نحن قلنا, we said. أنت قلت, you said, masculine singular. أنت قلتي, you said, feminine singular. أنتما قلتما, you said, masculine dual. أنتما قلتما, you said, feminine dual. أنتم قلتم, masculine plural. أنتن قلتن, you said, feminine plural. هو قال, he said. هي قالت, she said. هما قالا, they said, masculine dual. هما قالتا, they said, feminine dual. هم قالوا, they said, plural masculine. هن قلنا, they said, feminine plural.